We are the maker of our destiny, despite what happens to us, not because of what happens to us. Despite it, we must find the strength within us to keep going and endure, but not by shutting up, by talking about it, by being whoever you want to be. Okay? So this is the translation of an Italian song by the Måneskin. It's called Coraline. It's about pain, being lost, finding ourselves, losing ourselves, finding our own voice. I hope it makes you find the strength within you to keep going. And most of all, I hope it helps. Tell me your truth, Coraline. Coraline is beautiful like the sun. She's a warrior with a kind heart. She has hair like red roses, precious like threads of copper. My love, bring them to me. If you hear the bell sing, you'll see Coraline cry. She takes the pain of others and makes her her own. Tell me your truth, Coraline. In this song, it is repeated a lot, dimmi le tue verità. And that translates to tell me your truth. However, what Damiano really means is, what's your story? How did you get here? He wants her to speak up because her voice matters, and so does yours. You need to talk about what it is that's making you suffer. Get it off your chest. And no, not everybody's gonna wanna listen. And yes, sometimes people are gonna tell you that that didn't happen, it's just in your head, and you can tell them to fuck off. If it's hurting you, you have to speak up. Okay? So he describes her as this beautiful soul. She's very kind, she's very empathetic, but there is some darkness to her. He says that she's a warrior with a kind heart, but we all know that in war there is no mercy for anybody. And she takes the pain of others and makes her her own, even though that pain doesn't belong to her. He says that if you hear the bell sing, you'll see Coraline cry. In Italy we have churches like everywhere, and the bell ring every 30 minutes to tell the time. And so this is just a way of saying that she cries a lot, that she's very, very, very sad. And so he continues, and she knows the truth. Not anybody can go on with their heart split in two. It's cold already. She's a kid, but she already feels the weight. And sooner or later she'll break. People will say she's worth nothing. She can't even get out a stupid door. But one day, one time, she will. Not anybody can withstand the pain of others on their shoulders. You know, he says that she's young, but she already feels the weight, and eventually she'll break. Because you can't keep going like this. You can't keep your demons inside and not do anything about it. And he says people will say that she can't even get out a stupid door. In Italian, he says non può uscire da una misera porta. Misera in this context means something that's like so easy. It's so easy, it's so stupid, everybody can do it. You know, she can't even do that. That's how much pain she'll be in if she doesn't do anything about this. She needs to speak up. And until now, the music has been very gentle, very sad almost, but now there's a crescendo. You'll hear the bass coming in, you'll hear the drum coming in, and the music becomes almost angry, frustrated. And so he says, and I told Coraline she can grow, take her things and go away, but she feels a monster that keeps her in a cage, that puts minds on a road. And I told Coraline she can grow, take her things and go away, but Coraline doesn't want to eat, no. Caroline wants to disappear. Caroline cries, Caroline has anxiety. Caroline wants the sea, but she's afraid of water, and maybe the sea is inside of her, and every word is an axe that makes a cut on her back, like a raft that travels in a flood river. And maybe the river's inside of her. He believes in her. He believes that she can do it. But the problem is that she doesn't believe in herself. He told her, you can grow, you can take your things and go away. But no, Caroline, she feels like there's a monster that keeps her in a cage, that puts obstacles on a road. Caroline cries. Caroline has anxiety. Caroline is so sad. She can't even move forward. She wants the sea, but she's afraid of water. And that must be one of my favorite sentences of all time. She wants to be better. She wants to do better. She has a world in front of her, but the problem is, how can you get something you're afraid of? So Caroline is stuck, even though there is this person who tells her, you can do this. I'm here, you can do this. Caroline doesn't believe in herself. And it's her own limiting belief that are holding her back. The demons that she's not letting go. And he says, Caroline doesn't want to eat. Caroline wants to disappear. And I don't know if you've ever been that sad that you want to like snap your fingers and just disappear, you know? Like Caroline is very, very sad. And so he says, I'm gonna be a fire, the cold, a shelter in the winter. I'll be what you breathe. I'll understand what's inside of you. I'll be the water you drink, the meaning of good. I'll be a soldier, the light in the dark. And in exchange, I don't want anything? Just a smile. Every one of your tears is like an ocean on my face, and in exchange I don't want anything, just your time. I'll be your shield or even your silver sword. He's ready to be anything she needs. He'll be fire if she needs warmth. He'll be cold if she's too hot. He'll be the soldier if she wants war, and he's ready to step back and be her armor and be her shield if she wants to fight or fight herself. That's love. That's true love. Somebody who gives you what you need, not what they think you need. But the problem is that Coraline cries. Coraline has anxiety. Coraline wants the sea, but she's afraid of water, and maybe the sea's inside of her. Every word, it's like an axe that cuts her back. Her inner world is like a raft that travels a flood river. And he says this with so much anger and frustration because Coraline doesn't see what he sees. Coraline doesn't see someone who's special. No, she only sees her demons. She wants good. She wants to do things. She wants the sea, but she's afraid of water. And here the music is so angry, super intense. But then all of a sudden the music stops, and the music that was there at the very beginning comes back. And he sang, "Tell me your truth, Coraline. Coraline, beautiful like the sun. She lost the fruit of her womb. She didn't meet love. She has a father that a father is not. Someone told her that in the city there is a castle with walls so strong that if you go live there, nothing will ever touch you again. Nothing will ever touch you again." He keeps inviting her to speak up, to tell her truth, but she doesn't. She ends up prisoner of the same place that's meant to protect her. Her limiting beliefs are keeping her stuck. You know, we hear that she didn't meet love, that she lost the fruit of her womb. We hear that she has a father that is not worthy of the title of being a father. And you can make whatever story you want to make up. But what we do know is that Coraline has suffered a lot. She has a lot of pain within her, and she hasn't spoken about it. She's not telling what happened to her. This is not the story of a prince saving his princess. This is the story of many of us. We all have our demons, and we need to understand and accept that no one can save us, no matter how much they love us, no matter how pure their intentions are. This is empowering. You are the only person responsible for your future. So take charge of it. Speak up. Speak up your mind. Let people know what it is in your head, what's going on. And just don't suffer in silence, okay? So I really hope this helped. Last week I translated a song about being in your 20s. I hope you go check that out, and I hope to see you again. I'm not crying, I swear.